Kitty Runta driving in the middle of the Vegas zone, but he wasn't able to get through as it was stripped away by Rafael Lavoie and flipped down into the Colorado end. 4 minutes gone in this first period, no scores. Puck flipped out to center and picked up on a rush by Kelly on the left wing. Drops it off for Kitty Runta, left circle. Sharp angle shot off the post. Kitty Runta fired it over the shoulder of Smith to hit the crossbar and stayed out. And post down either end. Kelly behind the Vegas net, trying to move it out to the right point for Kel McCarr. McCarr held in, long shot Kelly, blocked in front, loose puck up for grab. It is found by Reinhardt. He'll skate it over center red for neutralized through it on goal, and Wedgwood kicked it to the corner. Shot 3-1 in favor of the Golden Knights as Devon Taves sent it out to center. Arturi Lehkonen gains the Vegas line. He tried to drop it off for McKinnon. That was intercepted by Stone. Now McKinnon has it again. He's bumped and able to tip it into the Vegas end along the far wall. Stone can send out to center. Carlson tangled up by Sean, who stepped up in the neutral zone. Now Hanifin will play catch with White Cloud, and a pass up the right side goes off the stick of Stone and all the way down. Sean, a quick outlet, moves out through center on the right wing. Mathis has a lane into the zone. He rifles one wide. Caroms around the boards, past Stone, goes in front of the Colorado bench. They were in the middle of a change and couldn't play the puck. And Riley Smith applying some pressure, but it was rimmed out of Harden's way by Manson, and out to center. The Golden Knights will regroup again. Right here. Over the red line, Hutton tried to drive it in. It was knocked down high in the Colorado zone. Manson will regroup with Malinsky, and his pass ahead tipped in deep by Landeskog behind his own net. Smid will play it up the near side where Landeskog knocked it down for Colorado. Feeds one into the slot. Unable to settle it down cleanly was Nelson. Malinsky at the left point held it in. Now Nichushkin in the left wing corner working against Coughlin. Reverses it around to the right point. Manson has it there for the Avalanche. Brings it back behind the net. 5 minutes gone. Scoreless first period. Shots are 4-1 in favor of the Golden Knights. Both teams have hit a post. Alexander Holtz hitting the post behind Wedgwood, and Yoel Kiviranta hitting the post behind Smid. Golden Knights control as the Avalanche are changing. Coughlin in the neutral zone, dropped it off. Barbashev will lay it back for Hutton, who drifts all the way back behind the Vegas net. Both teams getting changes. Line changes brought to you by William Hill. Hutton from behind his own net snapped it out to center. Was picked off by Taves and swung right back deep into the Vegas zone again. McNabb was able to move up the left side for Houghton. Now Holtz in the neutral zone drops it back. Hutton will dangle over center red and pitchfork it down into the Colorado zone, where Taves knocked it down. The Avalanche turn up ice quickly again. Right wing through center. Drury had poked off his stick, but McCarr was there following up. Fed the slot, bouncing puck. Good defensive work by McMahon to break it up and get it back out to center. Golden Knights on the attack. Holtz over the blue line. Dropped off Barbashev. Gets it back. Holtz bottom of the right circle. A sharp angle shot went off the outside of the cage. Picked up by Bardakov and played ahead out to center. And now the Avalanche will gain the red line and send it deep. 6:20 gone in a scoreless first period at T-Mobile Arena. Pass out to center. Goes off the stick of Cole Reinhardt and all the way down. Sean behind his own net, played it to the right wing side. Burns gave it away at the middle of the block. Shot is saved by Wedgwood as he shrugged it to the corner. And a whistle stops play, and it looked like Wedgwood might have lost a clip on his mask, and he did indeed. And he'll get a moment for repairs as the veteran Brent Burns, a turnover up the middle of the ice, and Rafael Lavoie, who's looking to add some offense in this preseason, didn't miss by much. 6.5 gone in a scoreless first period. We'll step out for a break. Brian McCormick here with you, and presented by Lee's Discount Liquor. You're listening to the Vegas Golden Knights Radio Network.
The soul of the West lives on in every pair of handcrafted cowboy boots. At Boot Barn, we're proud to carry a heritage brand that's been preserving traditions and honing their craft since 1879. Made with techniques passed down from father to son, Justin Boots stand for quality, comfort, and timelessness. With roots going back over 100 years, they're more than a boot maker. They're a Western legacy. Justin Boots at Boot Barn.
Every day, we wake up to endless possibilities. And for almost 100 years, Southwest Gas has been there, helping build the kinds of relationships that turn neighborhoods into communities, houses into homes, and big dreams into reality. We're fueling everyday life with energy service that's reliable, affordable, and most importantly, safe. Because at Southwest Gas, We're not just delivering energy service. We're fueling the moments that matter most.
For years, everyone thought Verizon had the best network, because they did. But now the best mobile network in the U.S. is T-Mobile. T-Mobile's network has the most advanced 5G, with more towers, and their signal reaches further than ever. So you can text and Insta-talk and say, you won't believe where I am.
T-Mobile is the best mobile network in the U.S. based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence Data 1/8/2025. See T-Mobile.com/network.
Hey Golden Knights fans, this is Jeremy Lozon. Let's get back to the action with Dan and Gary.
The first period is brought to you by Arco AM PM. Too much good stuff. Arco AM PM. Brian McCormick in for Dan Duva. We played 6.5 of a scoreless first period. Scott for 5-1 for the VGK. Both teams have hit a post. Alexander Holtz down the one end and Yoel Kiviranta down the other. Face off coming to the left of Scott Wedgwood, who has had his mask repaired after Raphael Lavoie knocked the strap off of it prior to our commercial break. Lavoie's going to take this face-off to the left of Wedgwood against Bardakov, and he wins it back. At the right point, Coughlin couldn't keep it. Dylan Coughlin had 2 assists last night at Ball Arena in Denver. Puck is dumped in by Hutton, comes all the way around to the far corner. Good forecheck pressure by Lavoie, but he couldn't settle the puck down. Kelly takes it away, and a lead pass for Brent Burns through the neutral zone. Handed off for Bardakov. Kiviranta gives it right point. Burns' shot was blocked, skips wide of the net. Bardakov gets to it, tries to wrap it, tried to bank it off the back of Schmidt. It ended up back behind the net again. And Hutton knocks it away from Bardakov, and out of the zone is from the right point. Burns skips one wide. Left forward Kiviranta into the slot. Kelly, a one-timer, kicked away by Schmidt. Now right point for Burns. Dragged to the middle, looking for a lane. Wrist shot was blocked. High in the zone by Swint. Puck stays in the zone still. Sean walking the line to the right point. Long shot, deflection save made by Schmidt on a redirect by Kelly. And the loose puck is cleared out to center. Bouncing puck in the skates of Lavoie. He couldn't handle it, gave it back to Kelly, but the Avalanche need a change, and Kelly will send it deep. Schmidt will throw it around the boards, but not out. Right point, McCarr floated one towards the front. That was blocked by Coughlin. Golden Knights need a change. We'll get a partial change as they got to center, and then McCarr at center overskated the puck. McKinnon will dump it in. Stone on the right wing wall, under pressure, bank pass out to center, good feed for Carlson, sees the red line, gets it in deep. Golden Knights change their change as Carlson chases it behind the net. Now comes in front, turnaround try by Stone was blocked, and the puck put back towards the front by Carlson, that was blocked as well. 2 good looks for Stone, and Carlson neither got through. Aegis in the neutral zone, staying on the puck, it comes the other way. Riley Smith on the backhand, it was poked off his stick. And Devon Toews with the reach, kept it from getting through. Pointed up by McNabb, deflected wide. McCarr behind his own net. Outlets up the left wing boards, it was held in. Long shot from Theodore was blocked. Smith couldn't get to the rebound, he'll chase it down to the corner. Aegis with a takeaway. Giveaway at front, Marner hit the post. Nick Marner between the hash marks with a strip. Fired at blocker side on Wedgwood right off the iron. Back come the Avalanche. Nathan on the left wing tried to center for Nelson. That was picked off by Marner, but back out to center. 3 goal posts in the first 9 minutes of this scoreless first period. And as Mitch Marner just missed. Avalanche have it on the left wing as it's sent in deep by Nelson. Hannafin tried to clear up the far wall. Malinsky held in, but then gave it away to the middle of the ice. Brandon Saad tried to stretch pass through center for Marner. It was broken up. Now comes back again for Saad on the right wing, driving behind the net. Brandon Saad near half wall. Tried to cycle it back down the board. Stripped away by Malinsky. He'll play it back behind the net. 10.5 to go. First period. No score. And hurdle between the Malinsky couldn't get the shot off, but the puck held in high in the zone. Here's Hannafin left point. Hannafin wrist shot save made by Wedgwood, who has no stick. And Brock Nelson wisely steers it back to Wedgwood, who covers up for the whistle. A terrific action in the offensive zone for the Golden Knights. As Mitch Marner, a takeaway between the circles, he just snuck up on Brock Nelson, stripped it right off his tape. And from the hash marks, a quick release blocker side. Wedgwood gets the benefit of iron. Special thank you to tonight's title partner. Tonight's team presented by Nazi Injury Law. Thank you to Nazi. Scott 6-2 for the Golden Knights. Face off to the right of Wedgwood. Face off won by Drury. Brent Burns trying to weave his way out. Poked off his stick, but it's Sean there in support. Sends out to center. Puck played in deep by Brindley. Right wing corner battling for it. Brindley has it at the half wall, tried to feed the side of the net. Olafson forced below the goal line, but he has control. Out to the point. Burns' shot deflected by Drury, kicked away by Smith. On a load of high offensive looks for the Avalanche as Burns holds it at the blue line. Walks in, shot was blocked. Going down to a knee for a solid block was Ben Hutton, and quick transition out to center. Then Barbashev ahead, but Barbashev trying to inside out as Sean had the puck knocked off his stick. Golden Knights will regroup at center ice as we are past the midway point of the first period. Still looking for our first goal, and there have been plenty of chances. Golden Knights working in the offensive zone. Left wing corner Barbashev. McCarr stripped it away from him, and now he'll race out to center. Pass for Kiviranta was picked off at the Vegas line by LeBlanc. Now they'll turn it the other way quickly into the offensive zone. Sprint left wing, shot blocked by Taves. And it redirects over the glass into the mesh and out of play. 9:10 remaining. Scoreless first period at T-Mobile Arena. We'll hop out for a break. Brian McCormick here with you, presented by Lee's Discount Liquor. You're listening to the Vegas Golden Knights Radio Network.
Your Vegas Golden Knights try to elevate hockey to an art form. Similarly, the team at Toshiba America Business Solutions empowers the art of business with award-winning copiers, printers, document management solutions, and digital signage that help you engage and delight your customers. As an official partner of the Vegas Golden Knights, Toshiba America Business Solutions works overtime to make you and your document